So I made a post on my Telegram channel talking about double bottom and double top. As you can see here, this is a double bottom here. So I made a post talking about it, and then I decided to um, make a poll to ask, okay, to know what people think about it. As you can see here, I asked them, do you think I should make a detailed video on how to trade double top and double bottom successfully? I can see over 97% said yes, that it is very necessary, right? Just one person said that he or she knows it. So I want to respond to this poll right now. Let's go to the chart. Let me respond to it. Let me explain how we can trade the double top and double bottom successfully. All right, welcome back. So we are on the charts now. But before we proceed, please I want you to subscribe to my channel if you are new, and also want you to like this video. And turn the post notification bell so that whenever I drop a new post, you get notified. Also want to check the description box. You are going to see a link to my Telegram channel, okay, so that whenever we make another post, another poll, you'll be able to participate, and also you'll be able to reach me directly and tell me to make a video on whatsoever you want to understand in this market. I also drop daily signals and chart setups there, which you can trade free of charge. Okay, so make sure you click the link in the description box and join us right away. Now I want to respond to the poll. I want to talk about double top and double bottom. Okay, double top and double bottom is a particular kind of chart pattern that is very effective in the market, and we see it being printed almost on daily basis, almost every day in the market, and many people make profit using just that pattern, right? So here I have a way I trade double top and double bottom. Basically, there are two ways of trading it. Okay, there are two ways of trading it. The first one is what I'm going to also show you. You have something like this. For instance, you might have something like this, right? Price comes to this point, makes a move upward like this. Then at this point, when price is going up like this, now you want to mark here, right? You want to mark here your levels. Then another thing I want to see is a pullback into this level. Now, when it comes here, a candle is possibly formed here, or a wick is just starting. Now, sometimes the body of the candle will get stuck here, and the wick will cross below it, and then it will be rejected to the upside, and price continues going. Now, most people at this point, if they see this rejection, probably they see something like this, they will buy the market from this point. Some people want to see engulfing pattern here, engulfing candlestick pattern around this area, and they will buy from there. Okay, that is how most people trade it. But the most recommended way, which I normally use most time, remember, those of you that have been following me, you know that I trade the break and retest almost in all my trades. I like trading break and retest. Okay, so what I want to do whenever I see this, I want to see that price comes back here. It doesn't matter whether it goes below it or it just stops here. That doesn't really matter to me. But as far as price comes back here and then goes up here again, I want to see it close above this neckline. But whenever this neckline is formed, I will mark it out with my tool, right? I want to see price close above it, and I want to see come back to retest this neckline. Now it is at this retest point that I want to see a candlestick pattern that will suggest to me that something is happening. I want to see a rejection like this by a pin bar, probably a pin bar like this, or I want to see an engulfing candlestick pattern like this. Whenever I see it within this neckline, that is where I am going to enter for a buy. Remember, this is a double bottom, so at this point I'm going to enter a buy. Then beneath it, below it here, below that signal candle, I want to place my stop loss, right? Then I'll go to my left hand side and look for the most recent and most obvious high. Okay, the most recent high, that's where I want to place my TP, right? As soon as I see the most recent high, I place my TP around it. Then price gets there and then I'm out with my profit. That is how I trade it most times. Okay, that's how I trade. That is my most preferred recommended way of trading it, because I trade the break and retest strategy. Right now, for the double bottom, so for the double top, it's almost the same way. Look at it. You want to see your chart printing something like this, gives you a top here, comes back, gives you a neckline here. Then you want to mark this high, right? Then you want to see price go back into it. As price goes back into it, you want to mark this your neckline right away. Sorry, don't mind my drawing. You want to mark this neckline. Then as price closes below this neckline and goes back to retest it, at this neckline, that is where you want to see a candlestick pattern. I'm going to drop a picture of different candlestick patterns. I'm going to attach it to the end of this video, so make sure you watch this video to the end and don't miss any point. Okay, don't skip any point of the video. So at this neckline, you want to find a candlestick pattern, probably an inverse hammer or a bearish engulfing pattern, right? A bearish engulfing pattern like this, or whatsoever candlestick pattern you want to see. Just make sure you see it within this neckline. And then I want to go to the left again, look for the most recent high. That's my first TP, right? And then I'm making my profit. Whenever I see a double top, I want to be selling. I want to look for opportunity to sell. I don't see a double top and then still start looking for opportunity to buy. When I see a double top, I want to look for an opportunity to sell. When I see a double bottom, I want to look for an opportunity to buy. Okay, I believe that's gotten. That is very clear. Now we have a double top here, and something you must note is that retest might not always come every time, and sometimes it might not come clinically the way I explained it there with the diagram. Okay, the chart might not print it exactly the same way, but it's going to print something that looks very close to what I explained to you with that diagram. Okay, now look at this thing we have here. First of all, price went up here, right? You can see, giving us this point as our top, and then came back here, giving up this point as our bottom, right? Here top, here bottom. Then price went up again, forming the second top, right? Now let me show you what we are going to do. Immediately as you see price come to this level and gives you a top and then starts going down, what to do? Take your tool, right? Immediately mark it out like this. Have you seen it? Exactly like this. Mark it out. Then as you see it come down again to form this neckline here, what do? Take your tool again, mark out the neckline, right? Now when you're marking it, you want to include like this lowest candle, you want to incorporate it completely, right? You want to cover it completely. Now you wait for price to go back to the high, the former high you saw, Once you see this, you are ready. The first way I told you guys to take the trade is that, which most people do. Most times I don't do that. I don't recommend that one. So what you do is, when you see this candlestick pattern, in case you want to trade it that way, okay, when you see that candlestick pattern there, we have this one here. We have this doji candlestick. When you see it, and then by this bearish engulfing candlestick here, you want to buy, sorry, you want to sell, right? It is a good point to sell, okay? As long as this is happening around this area, it's good, you can sell there, right? That just it's acceptable. And then you place your stop loss above this high. Place your stop loss above this high, right? That is it. I can see it worked out successfully. If you use this method, you catch the trend faster, and you stand the chance of making more money, right? Now, the second and the safest way for me is to wait for price to come back to the neckline like this. As price comes back to the neckline like this, okay, as price comes back to the neckline like this, I want to see it break out of this neckline. Now you can see this one, it did not close below the neckline. That's how it behaves. Sometimes it can just come down a little and then goes up again. Then you can see the behavior. When I see this behavior, it's obvious to me that price is going to respect it. Now I want to see this bullish engulfing. You can see this bullish engulfing. It's enough for you to enter, right? But just make sure you enter anywhere around here, or you want to wait for this last bullish engulfing here, this one here. Then you want to enter your sell at this point, your SL above these candles here, and then this is the most recent low. Looking at your left, this is the most recent low, and that's where your take profits will be. And you can see how your take profit was smashed very easily, guys. So this is how you trade a double top. Now I'm going to show you guys another example. This is another example we have here. This is another example. This is a double top. Okay, maybe I should go to the low. I should just scale down to the lower time frame here. Yeah, let me scale down to the lower time frame. Okay, 5 minutes. Good. Yeah. Now sometimes you might see it at the higher time frame, but you decide to come to the lower time frame. Now look at it. As soon as we got this high here, I want to place my tool on it, right? I want to place my tool this way and incorporate this candle here, or this candle. I want to incorporate them completely. Then as soon as price gives me this neckline here, I want to mark it out again. So I go for my tools again, mark it out. I want to take the lowest candle, this candle here. I want to take it totally. Okay, this very candle here. Yeah, from here I want to take it totally like this. Good. Now as price comes back and closes below it, you can see it here, I want to wait for a retest. Now as price goes back to the same neckline to retest it, this is it. As you can see here, it tested it. I want to wait for a candlestick pattern within this neckline. Within this neckline, that is where I want to see the candlestick pattern. Now you can see what happened here. We got this bearish engulfing pattern. As soon as I see that, guys, there is nothing I want to see again. My conditions are met completely. Then I'll just sell. You can see this is it. I'll sell. Then above it, above that signal candle, I'll place my stop loss, right? That is it, the way I have shown you here. That is the perfect way to do it. And if you do it this way, you are going to win 99% of the time. Okay, you are going to win the trade. Now look at it. Then I want to come back. I want to go back to the higher time frame where I saw it. Come back to the higher time frame. Then I want to look for the most obvious low, right? You can see here we have these lows. Okay, that was 15 minutes time frame. Okay, so as you can see, we have these lows. We have these lows here. This is it. We have this low. First take profit. We have this one. Second take profit, and we have this one. Our last take profit. And you can see that price smashed all of them very easily, guys. Very easily. I'm sure you are beginning to like this strategy, guys. If you think this is a good strategy and a good way of trading, just comment in the comment box below. Just say good strategy. Just comment. I want to see you comment good strategy, right? So this is it. This is the way you trade it. At this point, I believe you understand it. But in case you don't understand it, let's check again. I want to see another double top and double bottom again for the last time, and that will be it. Okay, so at this point, I'm sure you have liked the video already. If you have not done so, please do that now. Like the video, and if you are new, like if this is your first time of watching my video, please subscribe to this channel. And check the description box. You are going to see a link to my Telegram channel. I'm sure you want to be trading my free signals. You want to be trading my chart setups as well. Okay, or you want to reach me directly for account management or whatever. I want to ask me any question directly through my Telegram. You see that. You also see my WhatsApp contacts right there in the Telegram channel. Okay, now we have another example. This is also double top on boom 1000. So the same thing exactly as I showed you. As soon as you see this top being made here, then you want to place your tool. This is it. Good. And you want to wait for price to give us this neckline here. As soon as price gives us this neckline, you want to also go for your tool. All right, let me go for my tool. Boom, I'll mark it. I want to cover this candle completely, this last candle. Good. Now you have covered it, and price goes up again and begins to return. As it returns, it closes below this your neckline. Then you want to see a retest. You want to see pull back into this neckline and retest it. That is exactly what we have here, right? That's exactly what we have here. Price closed below it here, then pulled back into the neckline and retested it. Now at this point, when price is in the neckline, it is advisable you go to lower time frame. I didn't say this previously. That's why it's not good to skip a video. If you go to the lower time frame, you are going to see the signal faster. Okay, so let's just go maybe let's see 30 M30. Let's go to M30, right? Let's go to M30. Good. This is M30. Now look at what the candlesticks are doing here. Look at it. Do you see this? In case you are in doubt, you can still go to the M15. All of them works, but don't go below M15 if it's boom and crash, right? If it's boom and once it's boom and crash, don't go below M15. Now look at it. If you look very carefully, see that we had within that same neckline, we got another double top. Do you see that? That is very wonderful. That's very wonderful. Okay, so this is it, and that neckline is where you take your sell. But on the M30, we got this pattern of the candlestick here. You can see the this bullish candle. At this point, the candle was rejected. You see this rejection to the downside here, which this candle gave us. Then after that, it gave us another blue candle here, another bullish candle. Then the next bearish candle that came covered it completely. That is a bearish engulfing pattern. So quickly you sell at this point, right? Just at the close of the engulfing the signal candle. Then place your stop loss above it, right? Place your stop loss above it. Now go to your left hand side. Go to your left hand side. You go back to the time frame where you saw the pattern, which is our M1, our H1 rather. Then go back to your left hand side. Now the lows is what you want to see, and that's where you want to place your stop loss. That's where you want to place your TP rather. You can see this first low, place our first take profit. You can see another one here, place our take profit. You can see another, place your take profit there. That's it. I can see all of them got smashed very easily. This is how you make money from the market, right, guys? This is how you make money from the market. This strategy works so well, guys. It works so well. So I want you to practice it in your demo account and understand it very well. Okay, with this I think we are good to go. So let me give you guys the last one, which is a double bottom. Look at this here, guys. Look at this. This is a double bottom. We have it here. This is a double bottom. Price came over here, gave us this bottom and went up. Now at this point you draw your 2, right? You take your 2, draw it here and wait for price to come back to it. As price comes back, then you want to draw your neckline, right? And let's do it. You want to draw the neckline. This is it. Now remember what I told you, not every time that price will return exactly to that your neckline. That's why most people prefer to catch they prefer to try and see if they can catch a trend here, which is very risky. Now price may just come close to your trend line, your neckline, as we see here, before reacting. Now if it comes close and reacts, you can, as soon as you see this engulfing, look at this, guys. This is very obvious now. Look at this engulfing pattern here, very obvious, very obvious. Look at it. You should have known. Yes, as soon as you see this, you should have known that this is where you enter the trade here, and then your stop loss is below the signal candle. Okay, just enter it that way, and then you want to ride the trade. Look at it. Look at our highs here. First of all, we got this as our high. This is our first one here. Then we have these ones, and then we also have this one here again. Good. So this is a high here, and then this is another one here. Now let's see what happens. Let's see. Okay, see, first take profit smashed, second one smashed, third one smashed very easily, guys. That's just it. So this is it, guys. So this is very simple, and I'm sure trading is not as difficult as some people make it look. If you can master these patterns, guys, when you enter the trade and when you enter the chart, just start looking for it. As soon as you see it, make sure you shoot your shots. Make sure you shoot your shots. That is all for now, guys. That will be all for now, and I believe you understood it very well. If there is anything you don't understand, just comment on the comment box and I will respond to it almost immediately. But if you understand it, please like this video. Don't leave without liking this video, and drop your comment also, so that YouTube can recommend this video to more people. Okay, thank you, guys. Make sure also you check the description box, click the link to my Telegram channel and join our Telegram community. Okay, thank you for watching.